Hello, this is Wmpyr here to once again show you guys the cold steel kukri. And yeah, the best way that I could explain this is for a knife, this is way too big. This is a large knife or a training knife. And I mean, you can see the kukri is way bigger, right? So for a knife, this is way too big. But then compared to like a machete, it is definitely on the way shorter side, right? So it's right in between, kind of like a sword and a knife in a sense. So it's very interesting. It's very interesting in that sense. So what you lose in distance, you are gaining now in being more compact. But even though this is more compact, it still packs a lot of power because of the weight here, okay? Because look, if you look at, obviously this is a big belly that it has, right? If we were to make this thing with this length, I could easily, cut all of that off and just have a blade like that, just a normal blade this length, like so. But instead, it has all this mass right here, all this real estate, and that's there to add weight, obviously. So it is a natural chopper, hacker. It's good for hacking and chopping. And the way that I define hacking and chopping, the difference there is that chopping is more, to me, is a clean cut, whereas the hack is something smaller and you do repeatedly. So chop is just a bigger motion. And you chop the hand off. That's kind of the more impression that I have. Whereas the hacking is like you repeatedly hack at something, repeatedly, like an axe. You're taking it down. So, but still, both of them are in the same type of category. So, but this to me is because of the weight being there. It's a natural, and the curvature, it naturally wants to do that. Now you combine that with a pulling motion. Gosh, because it's going to be now dragging onto this area as you pull down. So it falls with the weight and then you pull. It doesn't take a whole lot. That's devastating in a sense. Someone's like blocking like this. I mean, you're going to be shredding up badly to the bone, I would imagine, their forearms. So devastating, very powerful in that sense. Now, another thing I got to talk about is it's curved forwards like this, as you can see. If it were straight, it would just right here, but the angle tilts down this much, right? And what's up with that? Well, what that does to me, the best explanation I could give for you guys is imagine like an alligator, right? So imagine this is the mouth of an alligator, right? Alligator eats this way, okay? So if the alligator opens its mouth like this, it has a wide range to target, okay? Now imagine an animal that's more like maybe like a dog or something, where it doesn't open all the way it just opens up to here, okay? Much smaller target range, obviously, because it has to fit in here. It's much smaller. So you're losing less targeting, but for it to kick in where you're crushing and crunching and the power part of the bite kicks in right away. This one right here, you have time there for it to close up until it could really sink in its fangs, right? Its teeth. And this blade, to me, is more like the dog's mouth, where the bite is going to kick in right away, but you have a smaller angle, if that makes it, because it's already, it's already angling downwards. So I got to fit the target in here or wherever, but it's already a smaller, if that makes sense, okay? So I hope you guys can understand it. The bite will come in faster. The targeting is less. That's why, to me, this is more compact. You're going to have to fight compact. And so I recommend like keeping your arm at like a 90-degree angle and just keeping everything tight. And so practice your angles of attack that way. And keep it like so. I feel like this is excellent for like medium range, you know, not from long range. You know, you're gonna get tired a lot faster this way because the weight is way over there. It's pointing downwards and keeping your arm up. You're gonna get tired. So, but in medium range right here, where it's already just that motion, I'm already going into that hack and that chop. This is made for that. Very aggressive for, you know, you're coming right up to a person, like I said, medium range and compact. So it's not longer than it needs to be, where if I did this and there's so much more blade sticking out that's not even going to touch the opponent. No, this is right here. You know, that's really not that far away from my hand, but it's just enough to give me that pull and that power. So anyway, that's just my 2 cents with the Kukri. That's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.